out on site solo right now. Yampy actually all the way down on the bottom of B lane trying to get some damage onto it. But Dino actually going to get the plant through. Link contests it, but doesn't get that kill here.
Yeah. 3v2. Dino and Cloud. Lovely shot from Cloud. Gonna need 2 more of those, though. Just trying to see if he can find an isolated player. No one's giving him anything, and it looks like Cloud's been flashbanged. Hopefully he's okay. I don't see any flashes on the other side, but it will be Cryptics. Divine him and Liquid get off to a great start. So we're kind of waiting to see how he looks. I want to see how he looks on that role, and I think he kind of started to fulfill that role earlier on and maybe freeing up some of the other players. So
yeah,
for now, pretty clean. Only Soulcast lost. Spike is planted, so Navi not too upset by this.
Just a matter of time here till Liquid clean this up. Hopefully, though, Dino going to get one for his troubles. Yampy, good for the trade, though. And just coming back to that, I think it's always interesting to see a team undergo that sort of change where, you know, previously it was very much backline IGL.
It's still on a bit of a bonus round, right? We're up against Rifles here. They've got Spectres, odds and ends. Navi should be getting this clean, and Liquid are giving them nothing clean about this. So there's still plenty of pressure here. Dinks is trying to alleviate that, maybe trying to find one towards that long corridor or kitchen.
Himself healed up and maybe actually try it here, but all goes through.
Players out position. Yeah.
Say maybe look for a kill, but
Cryptics has the back lines for him. Rez comes in, he knows there's more, he wanted more, but he gets denied. Allows Cryptics to swing from the back of the side, and look at Link's aggression. It could not have been better timed, and I love the push and pull between Liquid, and it's absolutely brutalized Navi.
Plant spots. Dino actually going to come through with the plant here. Soulcast somehow finds that kill. I'm not entirely sure how. That was behind the wall and inside the Viper's pit.
Look, we don't ask these questions. We carry on and we smile. 37 seconds. Spike in the hands of SSK, but he's been caught by Cryptics again. How are they finding these? Am I just missing something? Oh, that's a lot. Link, Scream, and Yampy all watching, all aware, but he's got an angle to play with. Catching one on the cross, baited in, and Link's got it. Both hands, safe catch, no problem. Liquid looking solid, I've got to say it. I like this. You can see what Navi were trying to do. It didn't quite work out, but Dino has found Link. There's a trade out for Yampy, though, so still holding that back line of sight, but I'm looking at Arch for this flank. If this works out, he actually pulls the trigger on the first. I thought he could have waited. Discipline could have been his friend, and now Viper's out of position, so the post plan's not looking so deadly. Cloud and Dinks, what can you do with this one? Time's dwindling, though. There is a bit of a limit on this one. Cryptics now known and is Yampy, but Cloud from afar. The spike, he can't be defused at this point. Cryptics has no option. He's trying to draw them in, and Cloud does not care. Gets the round. Navi showing again that A piece is solid. And he doesn't know where Cloud quite is yet. He's got an inkling, he's got an idea, he's got the concept, he's made the move. He's got another body starting to fall. He's got the 1v1, 4 bullets remain! And he only needed him! Screams of God!
Oh my word. That was absolute perfection from Scream.
Dinks is gone, and now there's 3. Now they can barely make their approach. Scream's enjoying it. He's feeling the game. He's got that hot hand. Look at him. He's loving it. Now, oh, Dino. Oh, the bait. Oh, it makes you feel silly, doesn't it? But the spike's coming in, and Liquid are holding for a second. Yampy's found one. The spike gets denied. Scream now springs the trap. It's Cryptics who denied it, bear in mind. And there it is. Soulcast waited so long, and Cloud has no idea. Liquid just set the perfect trap off of those small crumbs that they found.
That's such a beautiful round to watch back. And again, Soulcast, you can even see as soon as that snake bite comes through.
3 on the play back in on flank, and Scream's only seen 1 and they've seen nothing. Yampy got Arch, and poor old Dinks is just like, wait, how are they here? But there's the flank coming in high pop. There's still value to this.
Yeah, it comes down to Cryptics and Yampy here. Hopefully good for one. The wall actually going to cut off these sightlines here. Look at that. Perfect response there. Navi come through. Dino and SSK to find the kills. They will get the pistol round. A huge round at that.
It's a gateway. It's the first that they need, and we talk about it constantly, and we'll keep it to work in. And they haven't been given much. Cloud's willing to put his life on the line for this. Can't deny it, but he can catch the player on the way out. Finds Lick, follows up, and now it's just down to 1. Soulcast, the timing's not there. And Navi control after a bit of a dangerous start, but mostly in control. Liquid only getting away with the spike plant.
So Navi will put their 5th. Get this round 2. Dinks actually, on the back of those kills, really good progress on the ultimate towards that lockdown. Nobody else really close.
SSK, lovely timing on that.
Spike down, B.
There was safety there in the form of Arch, and well, now he's been punished. That's a problem, Hypog. What's going on here?
Healing.
Actually, we'll get Soulcast back to a more comfortable position as well. Dinks now.
Dino and Dinks, the D&D combo, gonna do well to find Soulcast, but it's Link not gonna get it. Nice work from Navi. Again,
great recovery.
Hit the brakes for a second there, I felt. Regained that composure and kind of played back in after what a pretty dangerous exchange over on B-Long.
I mean...
But maybe he can deny it. Sees the plant, denies it, takes down Cryptix, now the 1v1, 13 seconds. He can play the clock, he can play the time. Soulcast, where do you go with this? Around the world. He's gonna plant on the backside of sight. Just play that ultimate out. Use it as a fog to just cover the battlefield, and Soulcast can readjust position. Dinks has no idea, but the timing, that wall's about to go down, and peekaboo! Soulcast says hello.
Oh, wait. He comes through, they line up. Cryptix and Link will fall screen. Good for the trade now. Soulcast got to find this kill on Dino.
Toxins going up.
Make sure they can secure B site at least.
Closed in, cornered in, and look at this, 11 seconds. What are you meant to do with it now, though? Dino just trying to live, trying to fight for another day. Yampi's put him down, put him to bed. It's 5 seconds. You can't do anything.
Wow. What a recovery from Navi. On the back of Dino just playing his life so effectively.
Going right back through, but another to follow. Cloud's going to put himself up as the Guardian here to hold them back, try and hold the flood, hold back the wave from Liquid. Dino by his side. It's Cloud with 2, SSK with another, and he wants to hold them just far away enough. Cloud with a brilliant round, and Navi control.
Misses the jump as well for good measure. Hate to see it. Oh,
excuse me.
You love to see those. Soulcast
you missed that for you. And Soulcast. And Cryptix suddenly loses that line that he may have had to work with. Dino's going to sit this. He's not going to deny it. No one can stop it. And Navi make it to 11. We have a game on our hands, ladies and gents. Navi...
Kill my ally.
Okay, so he's going to hear this res. He's hearing the steps out here. Yampi's on the other side. Oh, he's found Yampi. He's found Link. He's looking for his third. He gets a third. Cryptix punished and brutalized. And now Soulcast's position finally comes into form, but it's opened up a small avenue towards B.
No charges left.
Arch will be noted. Scream now on red alert. SSK will find the first Soulcast. Full. SSK finds the second as well. Navi clean up around. They have no business fighting back into. And that's map point, Lauren. Wow.
Upset here by picking up map 1. We're going to wait and find out. It was their choice, keep in mind. This was the map I think they wanted to lead into, so it makes perfect sense. But Soulcast does not care for their sense nor their logic. He wants this for himself, but... Lucky boy indeed, but the flank's coming in. 11 HP and a dream is all he's left with, and SSK does it for Navi. 13 to 10 Hypo. And already Yampi found Arch, so at this point... We're looking at the key kills here. Cryptix going to deny the flank. That's huge. Yampi trying to find the timing on the site. He gets overwhelmed. Now, Cryptix has been noted, but the spike plant isn't for him. He has to make his way towards site, and the cross is being watched. Cloud gets the first, and Liquid going to be shaken by this. This was not how that was meant to start, and you want to get Navi off that. Has been garnered. Control's being had, but they need the spike plant. Now, Navi outweighted the utility. They still held back. They didn't overcommit. They didn't overpush, and now the punish begins. Yampi's down to 10 HP, and this is... Cinderella story if he ever could convert, and he can't. Navi's patience pays dividends, and once again, you're going to see them on 2 rounds. This is great stuff. Pulled the rotation, 11 seconds now, Spike's on the way, TP taken by Arch, he wants in, he doesn't quite get in, Scream denies, holds him back at the door, but there we go, Dino, big shot, Scream, he's down, he wants to follow Dino, he's got support, it's all on Soulcast in a 1v1, but the HP is so dire for Cloud, and Soulcast saves the day, but at what cost? Denying the danger man, that's rifle removed. There was one garnered by Dink though, so there is still a little bit of danger coming through Hookah, but Liquid have this site under wraps. Now it is a 3v2, make it a 3v1, and Cloud's position noted. Scream wants it, Scream gets it, and a good confidence round from Scream there. Very well managed and maintained by Liquid. Retaking the space, it's unpredictable, it's hard to consider. Scream has, however, managed to find him regardless. And there's Arch. Good play coming in between Arch and SSK. It's nastiness. Now that's a great freebie back, but Dinks is so aware of the pressure coming through from Shower, and the offset timing now allowed him to turn and allows him to get back to business. At least finds one more towards Cryptix, forcing the rest to come out. It's a 3v2, but SSK is a mile away. Dino, position revealed, has to speed up the pace. It tries to find the quick fight, does. Scream. And now they're double stacked towards this. SSK trying to figure this out, put together the pieces. An unfavorable fight on the corner. Very well played by Yampi. Individually, maintained everything he needed, and Liquid...
We'll spot that out now. Cloud going to hit the rotate immediately. SSK still posted up. Who can now come through? SSK will actually draw first blood here. The third, actually, will follow up onto Cryptix.
SSK is so good. This is a huge round from him.
word.
Give him the closer. Cloud's nabbed it. Can he stop this plan? The defuse. He's spraying wildly. He didn't get off it in the end. Cloud is there, and it was just not clean for Scream, and that's a sentence I'm not used to saying, honestly. The man is known to be a surgeon in the way he approaches the game, but it just wasn't hitting that time.
Final round.
30 seconds left.
Look very, very juicy. The Liquid here. Hutch posted up. Should find the first. Second comes through from the counter peak. Dinks will find Cryptix in short. Flawless round here from Navi to take us into round 12. I don't know. Scream now actually posted up. We'll find Dinks. SSK. Okay, well.
Good trade.
Nearly, yeah. Cryptix with a perfect trade.
It's, you know, by a gnat's wing at this point, but here comes Scream as well. The damage, the HP, it's been done towards Navi. They are lower than they'd like, and Soulcast still alive, still being a problem. And the only problem still is SSK. Found, dealt with, Link does well. And they keep 3 alive, Spike to be defused, and they get the pistol to begin with on the second half. Suffering many a casualty to it, Yampi. Tested on the corner and fails that one. Cloud claims it, but there's still Cryptix here. Did they see him? I don't believe they did, and the double dink works well. And it's the triple for Cryptix. Very composed. Again, anytime anyone goes towards Suka against Link with that judge, it doesn't tend to go well. Speaking of going well, Scream! Just with the mow down. There it is. Shut down, winded. They get put to bed. No problems here. Towards Shower, and he's got it just perfect. The spray betrays him towards SSK, and that's 30 HP in a bit of a danger building, but no. Cryptix keeps everything marching on. 0 clear towards it, and now they have to go back in. Link is unafraid. He's not going to move. He literally does not care. They put so many bodies, 3 bodies in to clear that, and the combination is so good. There's the crunch, and there's the denial of the round. It's shut down, and they still don't know how to deal with it. Sees nothing, sees no one. He's gonna have to just post this, does find Dino. But Archer's position maybe could have had value, but it hasn't.
Way.
The retake could not have been better.
There's Nate actually gonna go into default here. Soulcast gets shut down. Yampi will trade out, but Plant initially prevented here.
My camera is destroyed.
Desperately trying to find something on that camera. He will actually find a spike inside there. Doesn't get the second though. SSK. Soulcast actually walking towards Cubby. Really the sort of thing that rips this attack apart.
Oh, hold your nerve. Soulcast, he takes the fight on the first, and he somehow still gets the 2 to follow. It's all down to SSK and Cloud to try and keep Navi alive. It looks like maybe their lives are pretty much counted, but again, the Spike's position is a problem. Link, I guess, is also in a bit of a tricky spot, but what do they do with this? They've got 18 seconds. They got to get that spike. They got to do something with it. They just don't seem to have that good read on these players. 12 seconds now. Link closing the gap, but he can't get there in time, so this should be a spike plant with no contest. CT being watched here, and Cryptix tries to do some work. Not going to get it. SSK, wait, no, hello. Okay, Cryptix game on. Now Cloud called upon. And he just has no idea. Link's right behind him. Say hello to Link. He's got this one wrapped up. Team Liquid finally maintain that need to win. They've dragged this further forward. They disallowed Navi to get off the starting blocks in this second half. It's 13-7. It's Liquid with the second map.
The thing is, and Lover was just pretty much speechless staring at the screen for a very good reason, there were so many scenarios where it felt very odd considering that kind of information.
Just the local pizza place trying to sell me discounts on terrible pizzas. And Cryptix presents the back and will receive the pointy end of the stick. So SSK going to close down Navi. Comfort in round 1. And then Dino's around. They are rapping to find him as quick as they can, hoping that they can maybe navigate past SSK, but it's going to be Dino to find 1. And Cryptix has made this costly, but not costly enough. SSK is buying so much time. He has no support, though. Needs to call for that to come from side from Dinks, but the trade's there eventually. Dinks could have done maybe a little more, but the turret, old Tommy's come online, found Cryptix, and now there's problems aplenty for Liquid. Now, trying to play it to the clock, and Peekaboo reveals himself and drags 2 to the grave. How did he get 2 there, Hypok? Deal with Soulcast, but there's so many more. 4 on the site, again, still trying to buy time for rotations to come in. Find maybe a favorable fight, and he's depending on SSK, who's made it towards the site, found Link, but Liquid is still clutching at straws, still holding on, but look at the spike, Hypok. Yeah. Where is that?
As well,
enemy
There you go,
remaining.
yep. Scream actually the first to take. SSK will find the second.
On the crunch points. And look at this crossfire. It's fantastic. It's going to at least set them up for an effective trade. And Dino's good for the second. Scream doesn't often get outdone like that, but he does. But now this plays in Cloud. Backside, again, they don't check on it. And again, they get punished by it. It was Dino before, now it's Cloud. It's always going to be a problem. And he's already been thwarted away. Now the ult is going to pose a bigger problem. Liquid aren't winning these fights, and Cryptix, who is the danger man, has gone down. And it's all on Soulcast, who is just in all kinds of trouble. And Cloud's found him too. This is Navi now starting the roll. This is looking at that region to be the threat. And honestly, when you bring in Turkey into account, EU is not safe by any means. The EMEA has so many threats, and if Navi truly becomes that next layer, because obviously Gambit's the big dog, but look at him. He has got the wolves at the door and they're hungry for the meal. He can smile as much as he wants in that gorgeous picture, but he knows he's in danger. Yampi's taking him down, but the cross. Dinks can still find this. Sees one, gets denied it. Good work from Yampi. And finally, Liquid find the first. Whether he expected it or not, doesn't matter. Cryptix holding the backside and the crossfire holds another go of things. And yeah, it's down to just one. Arch gonna go. That should go for the res. Tries to swing it on Link, and Link deals with it perfectly. But it ain't gonna get you much. So Liquid are gonna get 3. This is a window for them, Hypok. This is a chance, which is all that they could really ask for off that initial run really coming in from Navi. So if anything, this is good work from Liquid, but I just wish it wasn't so late in the day.
Closing closer and closer. That wall's going to drop here. Cryptic's going to be very exposed. Gets removed. Scream good for 1, but Dinks will trade that one out. And Navi strike out. Again, potentially just have to respect this, but they're going to come through. No way! Cloud finds both kills. He's got enough time for the defuse as well. Oh, that is an absolute fumble by Team Liquid.
I'm going to be honest. My mind was already on the next round. My mind was already ahead.
In one of those corners in anticipation of this lockdown.
They seem so aware
Scream.
of at least Yampi, but they didn't predict Scream finding 2, and I don't think we did either, but still, he's done so well considering what he had. Yeah, but Arch is still alive, and so is Dina. Oh, it's a nightmare. He's had an absolute dog's dinner of that one, and there's Yampi in the end.
Still Link can get back through spawn, but nobody here to punish it.
No, Yampi's still alive. Yeah, overwhelmed.
Okay.
Just absolutely sidestepped by Dinks. And there's the denial coming in through CT, but it's a favorable trade out for Navi, keeping 3 alive up against Scream and Cryptic. Spike going down now. 1 towards Heaven, 1 towards CT. Cryptic, great work, great timing. Cloud now gone, can't get away in time. Did take some damage, but Scream! What's happened? He's normally so clean and so crisp. Cryptic's though, he's so low on HP. It has to be sharp, and it's not. None of these mean anything at this point. All the players backing away from the site. And sadly, nothing found but an ace for SSK. A confidence booster, if anything. But a hard fought 4-1. And with it, finds Soulcast, falls off this. Cryptix then swings out. The timing wasn't great. Scream does step into his shoes, finds Arch, but this just feels... Yeah, there was a second of timing that could have worked so well, but now there's problems everywhere. And Dinks is one of them. It's 11 on the board. Quick fight towards Heaven, falls back, focuses CT, spots one, doesn't win the fight, and it's on Dino now. A 1v2 ain't easy, especially with all of that coming his way. Soulcast keeps it safe, and Liquid gets 6 on the board.
Clinging to life here when, again, the willingness to just throw his body on the line there. I'm talking about Link. Be there for the counter pick, but won't find anything just yet. Well, scratch that, he will.
Yeah, still commits to it. Arch was so close by. Soulcast keeps him at arm's length. Still holding that rifle to hand. No one losing out just yet. Happy to take these fights in middle, but the danger man has been dealt with. And Liquid, clean round. Very needed round. I said clean. Soulcast going full flying down middle. More than clean trades. They need everything to look good. Now, Archer's barrel did just show, but Soulcast is just going to leap towards the side as best he can, but it gives it easily to SSK, who doubles down. Soulcast and Link evaporated, eliminated, and now Cryptic's left in the 1v2. Spectre now upgraded. Looking to do some work here, but timing desperately wants us to get to half. What? Dino didn't even bother. Didn't even break a sweat. But he's still alive. And they're still trying to cross. Cloud's found Scream, pinned him to the back wall. This could be Navi, best in Team Liquid, and Yampi with a surprise. Cloud's right there waiting, grinning in his face. Soulcast, oh, what a hero play! 2 huge kills. The third evades him, but it has brought it to a 2v2. There is still hope for Liquid, all off the back of the big play from Soulcast and Link. You know, overall pieces just keeping control of Navi, because I feel like they're just chomping at the bit, right? It just feels like a matter of time. But this should be 9 for Liquid, unless you lose a weird fight like that, and then problems could happen. Now, there shouldn't be problems, because, as said, better weaponry up against Sheriff's Frenzies, and what the hell was that? Arch gets given a freebie towards Yampi. Keep the rifles, boys. Keep your composure. And oh, no. Why is there so many problems? Signed him out. Okay. Scream's got it. It's okay. They're on the wrong side of the wall a little, but
Safe
it's okay.
res.
Soulcast is there.
Safe res.
Safe res. Safe. Finds the first blood back. Cryptix is gone. It ain't a safe cross though. Scream's watching this. He's baiting with everything he's got. Does that lurk work out in middle? Dinks is there. Done. Dealt with. And it's all on SSK. Still trying to fight this one out. 7 seconds. He's surrounded on all fronts. 5. Maybe another victim. No. Link lives. And Liquid make it to double digits. No.
Navi's still stacked up. So now this one going to actually Scream. Finds the second as well. Tapping these through, and the big positive being, like I said, ultimate progress. Restricted slightly, but... Oh, no.
Oh no, he just leapt into Cryptix's arms, and now suddenly there's cracks beginning to show. The rest comes out, it's all through heaven, but utility being pawned in, the ultimate coming down as well. Soulcast trying to make the move, spots out the information, gets away, spotted at least 2, maybe 3 towards heaven. And Dinks has just found Link. It's a 3v3. Dino's clearing the site. There's no one here. It's a safe spike plant. It's going to be a retake instantly for Liquid, and Dinks is just waiting. His position, if goes unchecked, could be deadly. It could be the downfall, but surely they clear this. But in combination with Arch, it could work so perfectly. Scream, the first brave player to step forward, and Arch is going to bait this, and it allows Dinks to strike. That's 1. That's 2. It's all on Yampi. This is looking like Navi have it in the bag, and can you believe it? The CIS Giants of Navi, under this new team, this new combination of players, have bested Team Liquid.
Absolutely insane stuff. Again,